Hello there, my fellow language explorers. Before we begin, I want you to take a deep breath. Just one. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Are you sitting comfortably? Maybe you are on a busy bus right now. Maybe you are washing the dishes, or perhaps you are hiding in the bathroom for 5 minutes just to get some peace and quiet from the world. Wherever you are, I am so glad you are here. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like your brain is a massive library full of English books, but when you open your mouth to speak, the librarian has gone on vacation and locked all the doors? You know the words, you know the grammar rules, but the flow, the music of the language, that feels so far away. Well, today we are going to change that. We aren't going to study for 3 hours. We aren't going to memorize a list of 100 irregular verbs. We are going to spend just 10 minutes together. Today, I am going to show you the master key to fluency. It is a combination of the repeat after me technique and the shadowing technique. It is not magic, but I promise you, after a week of doing this daily, it is going to feel like magic. Now, before we jump into the practice, I want you to understand why we are doing this. I don't want you to just be a parrot, repeating sounds without meaning. I want you to be a master of your own voice. When we learn English in school, we often focus on input. That means reading and listening. That is great for your eyes and your ears. But speaking is a physical skill. It is like playing the piano or swimming or shooting a basketball. Your mouth has muscles. Your tongue needs to learn where to go without you thinking about it. Repeat. After me is like walking with a guide. I take a step, then you take a step. It builds your accuracy. It helps you get the sounds exactly right. But shadowing is like dancing with a partner. You don't wait for me to finish. You speak with me at the same time. You copy my speed, my emotion, and most importantly, my rhythm. This builds your fluency. When we combine these two for 10 minutes a day, your brain stops translating from your native language and starts feeling the English language. Does that sound good? I can almost see you nodding. I can't actually see you, of course, but I can feel your energy through this recording. Before we start, let's do a quick check. Is your jaw tight? Give it a little wiggle. Go on, do it with me. Make a silly sound with your lips. No one is watching. If you look a little silly, you are doing it right. Learning a language is 10% logic and 90% being brave enough to look like a goofball. If you are too serious, your muscles stay tight and your English stays stuck. So, smile. Relax your shoulders. Today's practice theme is the joy of small things. We are going to practice sentences that are not just useful, but also peaceful. Because a calm mind learns much faster than a stressed one. Let us begin with phase 1. Repeat after me. I will say a sentence clearly. I will leave a gap for you. I want you to copy not just the words, but the shape of the sentence. Here is the first one. I am making progress every single day. Now, you say it. Good. Let's try it again. Feel the letter S in the word progress. I am making progress every single day. Your turn. Beautiful. Let's try a longer one. Focus on the rhythm. It doesn't matter how slowly I go, as long as I do not stop. Go ahead. I love that. You heard how I said the word doesn't? It is very quick. It doesn't matter. Try just that small part. It doesn't matter. Excellent. Let's try one more for this phase. Speaking English is a journey, and I'm enjoying the ride. Now you, I can hear the confidence growing in your voice. I really can. You are finding the melody. Now we move to the masterclass level. Phase 2, shadowing. This is where it gets fun. This time I will not stop speaking. I want you to try to stay only half a second behind me, like a shadow follows a person on a sunny day. If you get lost, do not worry. Do not stop. Just jump back in when you hear a word you recognize. Do not worry about being perfect. Worry about the flow. I am going to tell a short story about a perfect morning. Try to speak along with me. Ready? Let's go. The sun wakes up slowly. I sit with my coffee. The world is quiet. I take a deep breath. Today is a new chance. I am learning. I am growing. My voice is becoming stronger. Every word I speak is a bridge to new friends, a bridge to a new life. I am not afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are just lessons in disguise. How did that feel? Was your tongue tied in a little knot? That is perfectly okay. That is actually a good sign. That is your brain building new physical connections. It's like going to the gym for your mouth. Let's do that exact same story one more time. But this time, I want you to copy my emotion. Be happy. Be proud. Imagine you are telling this to a dear friend. Let's shadow together again. The sun wakes up slowly. I sit with my coffee. The world is quiet. I take a deep breath. Today is a new chance. I am learning. I am growing. My voice is becoming stronger. Every word I speak is a bridge to new friends, a bridge to a new life. I am not afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are just lessons in disguise. Wow, that was excellent. You are finding your rhythm. You are finding your English soul. We are almost at our 10-minute mark. Before I let you go back to your busy life, I want to say something very important to you. I know there are days when English feels like a giant stone wall that you just cannot climb. I know sometimes you feel embarrassed because you forgot a simple word, or you stumbled over a sentence. But listen to me. You are speaking a language that is not your native one. Do you realize how amazing that is? That is a superpower. Every time you try, you are being incredibly brave. Imagine if you were trying to learn to play the violin. You would not expect to play a masterpiece in a single week. You would practice your scales every day. You would play small, simple notes over and over again. What we did today, these are your scales. These 10 minutes are the foundation of your future success. Fluency is not a destination that you reach and then stay there forever. Fluency is like a garden. If you water it for just 10 minutes a day, it stays green and beautiful. If you ignore it, it gets a bit dry. No, the seeds are always there waiting for you. You are doing the work. You are showing up for yourself. And that makes you a master in my eyes. I want you to think about how you felt 10 minutes ago and how you feel now. Your mouth feels a bit more awake, doesn't it? Your heart feels a bit more confident. Carry that feeling with you for the rest of the day. Whether you are at work, at school, or at home, remember that you have the tools to succeed. Before we finish, I want to ask you to do something for the community. In the comments or in your own notebook, write down the one word that was the most difficult for you to say today. Was it progress? Was it journey? Was it disguise? Whatever it was, write it down. By naming it, you take away its power over you. And if you found this session helpful, come back tomorrow. Make a promise to yourself, not to me, but to that version of you who dreams of speaking English fluently. That person deserves 10 minutes of your time. Tomorrow, we will try something with a bit more energy. Maybe we will look at some phrases for traveling the world, or perhaps some powerful words for your professional life. But for today, you have done enough. You have done a great job. Be kind to yourself today. Drink some water. Take another deep breath. And always remember, you are already better than you were 10 minutes ago. I am Ben. It has been a true honor to practice with you today. Keep practicing, keep dreaming, and I will see you in our next session. Goodbye for now.